on that Chicago game, they did take you away, but it did open up the rest of the offense.
Oh yeah, definitely looking at that. Just looking back on the film, seeing what they did to take me out the game, and just how they played just throughout the whole entire game. Definitely will be looking back on that, and just seeing what I could have done better. And of course I did. After we played them, but just looking back on it and just seeing the things that I can do differently going into the game.
I think at one point early in that game, they just tackled you in the end zone. I mean, what can you do better than that?
You're right. I don't know. But I mean, just playing against them last time and seeing the plan that they had against me. I mean, the plan that we have going into this game is definitely different than the plan that we had going into them the first time seeing them. So I'm excited for it. Just being at home and being in the dome and not having to worry about the cold temperatures and all of that. It's just going to be just a different vibe.
Do you expect them to do the same exact things? It's not like they stopped you guys in the offense; they just stopped you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It all depends on what do they rather. Do they rather me go off or do they rather Jordan Addison and AJ to go off? That's something that they have to choose. I'm pretty sure that they're going to pick the second option than the first. That's what most people do. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to try to go out there and still try to make those big plays and get the ball rolling. So. Whether they take me out the game or not, the plan still is to go in there and dominate, whether it's me or it's somebody else on the offense.
Significant defensive change with the coaching change when they let Eberflus go and brought in new people.
It's kind of different because just like I always say, whenever I'm on the field, they play me totally different than what they play anybody else. So, I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean, it's always a surprise going into the game and seeing them play differently than what we, expected them to play.
Justin, when do you remember the first time that being the case? Like, you prepare for one game plan and then you go out there and it's completely different?
I mean, this year has really been different. This year has really been the first year that it has been totally different. Like, it's crazy. I mean, it's just trying to go out there and beat the double. We knowing that I'm gonna get double, knowing that I'm gonna have to beat two guys at one time. So it's more on us, planning for that than just planning on just beating a single person. So I would just say more on us just knowing that I'm gonna get double, knowing the coverages that I'm gonna get, and us just working off of that. But I feel like we have been doing a great job in just moving me all around the offense, putting me in motion different times, and just putting me in different mix messages to get away from those double teams.
Like on that first touchdown last week when you guys are on the trips left, how does that stack and how does that motion that they had before the snap help get you open on that play?
Yeah, before the play, it's pretty much a lock man-to-man. As I'm going in motion, the nickel runs with me instead of Terrell. So seeing that and now coming back to the same bunch, seeing that the nickel is still locked man on me, and getting that outside leverage, getting back inside and using my leverage, and Sam throwing a good ball in between the window of the DB and the safety that's in the middle of the field. So just all of that is just all playing the mind game. Just seeing what they're going to do, what they're going to play, if they're going to play me man to man, if they're going to play me zone. So just having those motions and just having Sam being able to see those coverages before the play starts.
On the other touchdown, I think on the NFL films, you said like you hadn't been that open in a minute or something. Like, have you had time to think about when the last time you, if ever, were that open?
I honestly don't know. I really don't know. I never was that open to where I just walked in the end zone. I never was that open. Never. Ever. So probably in high school. High school was my last time. High school, Mandeville, but the dude fell. Like I caught it and he fell down and I just ran into the end zone. So it was different. I was just flat out wide open. So no, that haven't happened to me in a while.
What's going through your head, like when you were open from the minute the
Yeah,
route started?
I mean,
what do you think?
I was open, but of course, looking back and seeing Sam scrambling all around, I'm like, I hope he see me at that point. But seeing him scramble and still having his eyes down the field and being able to locate me and still throw it, that's what makes Sam special. That's what makes him a little bit different than any other guy. He's scrambling around there, and a play where he should be sacked, a play where it should be, it shouldn't be a touchdown. So him extending the play, still moving in the pocket, looking downfield, and finding me down there, it's crazy.
Hey, Justin, you and Jamar are obviously neck and neck for the receiving lead. How much does that matter to you chasing after that?
Yeah, every person wants to be the number one guy. For it to be Jamar is always, something special. For the two guys that played on the same team, that's number one and number two in the league. That's always going to be special to think about and look at. I don't think it has ever been done before. I'm not sure. But for us to be on the same team and us to come from the same school it's crazy to see the amount of talent that we really had on that squad. But there's 4 games left. There's time for me to still get in that league, and touchdowns gonna be hard to catch him in. But everything else, it definitely will be a competition. It always will be a competition between us. We always want to be the best, and you're not the best unless you have those stats. So it definitely will be great to compete with them always.
Last couple.
Do you guys talk much?
Not really. Not during season. There's stuff going on in both our lives, and we just never really talked on that type of level to where we would talk all the time. We always hung out when we were in college, and we always talked in that position. But once I got into the league, COVID and stuff happened, and it just things kind of changed a little bit. But we always had that connection. We always talked, but to the point where it's like we talk all the time, and it's not like that.
Justin, you guys have talked all season about like there's games where the defense creates a spark for you guys, and then games where it's vice versa. Coach Flo has been talking a lot about just like having that joy on defense and talking about the celebrations and that kind of stuff. Like from your perspective, just how much have you enjoyed seeing the guys on defense have so much fun this year, and sort of how that camaraderie has been?
It's different. You don't really see that often. I feel like the defenses that are having fun, those are the defenses you gotta look out for. Those are the guys that they're gonna play together more than just playing individually. And seeing the amount of turnovers that they're having, just in 1 year, just changing, just getting a couple guys on our defense, and look what's happening. So just going out there and having fun with it. Those plays are going to happen, just with the schemes, with the different guys that we have on that defense. The plays are going to happen. It just, you got to be ready to make them whenever they do come. But to see the excitement that they're having after the play, getting the different celebrations and everything, the amount of work that they're going into the celebrations, I love it. I enjoy it. It gives everybody an extra boost of energy for them to go out there, get a turnover, seeing the celebrations that they're doing. And for our offense to get back on that field and to go score, that's always going to be something that motivates us as a team. But everyone says defenses win championships, so for them to go out there and get those turnovers, it's much needed.
You get so many comparisons to Randy Moss. Do you have any words of encouragement? I know he shared that he has some.
Nah. It's definitely a blessing. It's definitely grateful to be in the same conversation as a great, somebody that has that gold jacket, a place where I'm trying to get at. but to see what he has done and what he meant to me as a little kid, and to now be in the same conversations with him, and to have my name right next to his is always going to be something special for me. You know, that is something that I never ever thought that would happen. Being a little kid, you know, you always dreamed of that moment or dreamed of being on this platform and playing in the league, but to actually, you know, live through it and to actually do the things that I have been doing is something that you really can't, you know, put words on. You know, it's something that have never been done in the history of the game, and for me to do it at the age that I'm doing it at is unbelievable. It's a blessing.